Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to go racing. Michael Whiting and Mark Nelson start on the front row. Harley Barletta, Nick Sorensen have the second row. Jeff Hinkle, Richie Joplin on the third. David Gorman, Brandon Springer on the fourth. Gerald Poole and Mike Smith rounding out that top 10. Rick Sargent starts in 11th with Kevin Reed in 12th. Cody Kennedy in 13th, AJ Gonsi in 14th, Michael Dow in 15th, Aaron Mason starts in 16th. DJ Kenner starts in 17th, Albie Hewins in 18th, Eric Stoy in 19th, Mark Dantuma starts 20th. Ty Dahlman starts 21st, Troy Downing in 22nd. A 22-car field, and it looks like Harley Barletta is ready to go. It looks like Barney the Flagman is ready to go as well. Just waiting on a couple more drivers to take to the grid. As we mentioned, make sure you drop in the comments. Let us know who you're cheering for. A lot of the drivers do listen in, love knowing their fans are in the stands. Good evening, Kevin. Good evening, Martin. Good evening, Harley. Hey, good evening, Bill Bussey. It has been a while. Good evening, Russell Worth. Good evening to Flaming Karma Entertainment, everybody else watching at home. And yes, happy birthday, Richie Joplin. It is his 14th birthday of 2024, making him the youngest driver in the field. Pace car bringing it through turns 3 and 4. Pace car dives in. Barney the Flagman stands ready. Here they come to the green flag. Green is in the air there, down and away in Vegas. Remember, Mark Nelson ran in that home motorsports league the other night, started from the pole, dominated the race, and pulled off the win. He starts from second tonight. Can he pull off the win again? Harley Barletta already up to second. Springer having a little problem through 3 and 4. Washed up the track a little bit, but holds on to it. Kevin Reed is on the attack. Reed already up 5 spots in the early going, up to 7th. And a lot of the discussion with the drivers prior to the race was the fact that this race is like driving Daytona and Talladega. It's like a plate race, but with a small amount of tire wear, and I do mean small. Drivers who put in a lot of laps during practice said you can run full throttle 15 to 19 laps before the car starts sliding. Aaron Mason on the march, started in 16th, already up to 11th, has a run on Kevin Reed. Pulling up to the back bumper on Cody Kennedy as Cody comes up. Mark Nelson going all the way to the apron, trying to set up to the inside of Whiting to take the lead. Oh, Brandon Springer in the wall. Looked like Brandon may have had a problem. There's Brandon up on the high side into one. Oh, he got way loose. Trying to get it gathered up, but ends up in the outside wall. Springer has gone to pit road. He obviously saved it, so no caution, but a rough start to the night. Kevin Ritchie did say in pre-race he does not like this track, and it's kind of showing. He's dropped back 13 spots now into 19th, right behind Mark Dantuma. Michael Whiting, Mark Nelson still out front, battling for the lead, right behind Harley Barletta and David Gorman battling. Great to see Gorman and Harley back out on track. Not surprised to see these two battling up near the front. And Jeff Hinkle ain't saving anything tonight. He is up on the high side in the third row. Brandon Springer is coming back off of pit road. Will he be up to speed and out of the way on the backstretch? Here comes the field, and Springer down to the bottom. Things could get a little dicey as here we go. Harley Barletta got a run through 3 and 4 and is now looking underneath Michael Whiting. They're 3 wide with the lap car of Springer. Oh, that got a wee bit sketchy and still a little bit tight there coming off turn 2. Everybody keeps it gathered up as Harley Barletta goes to the lead for the first time here tonight. We mentioned in a pre-race too, Richie West not here tonight. Big surprise, he got his first BRR Cup win here. Richie always runs extremely well at Las Vegas. Eric Stoy won the truck race last night, but started from the back. Already up 6 spots into 13th. Stoy Boy on the move. Mike Smith in that Michigan paint scheme that he lost a bet, has to drive, is now up in the 9th. He said if he was leading on the last lap, he would, out of turn 4, slam the outside wall to make sure that car did not go to victory lane. AJ Godsey, who swept last week at North Wilkesboro, now up 6 spots into 8th. AJ is the points leader coming into the night by 33 points over Mark the Man Dantuma. Jeff Hinkle gets the push from Cody Kennedy, now up into 2nd. Ty Dahlman on the move as well. Ty already up 10 spots from 21st to 11th. Aaron Mason also now up into the top 10. Aaron in 10th, up 6 spots. Right behind Gourmet. We've mentioned it a few times. The driver said it was like plate racing with a little bit of tire wear. None of these drivers have lifted yet. However, the tire wear does start coming in about the next 5 laps as they were briefly 3 wide off 4 with Kevin Reed in the middle. Mark Nelson starting to drop back just a little bit. He is back to 10th. Michael Whiting, though, continuing to lead here. The 20 cars still in the lead lap, all separated by 1.9 seconds at the moment. Hey, good evening, Kyle. How are you? And now that tire wear is coming into play, we're starting to see some cars moving around. And we've seen a lot of crazy moves so far tonight. Looks like it's stepping up a notch. Yep, they are 3 wide. Aaron Mason shoots up the middle. Dolman goes to the apron. Garmin stuck up on the high side. Aaron finally breaks out of the middle. That was not a comfortable spot, especially with Dolman having to come up off the apron. That is definitely not where you wanted to be. Aaron still holds on to the top 10, currently runs in 9th. Eric Stoy, who won here last night in the trucks, up 12 spots into 7th. They are 3 wide again, but this time Aaron goes to the bottom. Aaron Mason now makes his move up to 8th, following Eric Stoy and Ty Dahlman. Dahlman on the high side still trying to fight his way past. AJ Godsey, who started at 14th, has made his way to 3rd place. And looks like at least up front they have started settling down a little bit. All the way back to 14th is single file for the moment. DJ Kenner and Gerald Poole battling it out now for 13th. Kenner up top trying to use that high line momentum. Richie Joplin also starting to try and make some moves back toward the front. Richie currently runs in 15th. And I shouldn't have said anything about going single file because they ain't anymore. Cody Kennedy making some moves to the bottom. Cody looks underneath Gorman for 4th. Eric Stoy at the moment, the biggest mover of the race, up 13 spots into 6th. Meanwhile, Michael Whiting just keeps everybody behind him for the moment. Kyle, I can imagine that 3 wide as a spotter was not a pleasant experience. Eric Stoy now looks to the high side on Cody Kennedy to move into the top 5. What? Caution! Caution is out. This is not the competition caution, but this is Nick Sorensen involved. Our first caution of the night, lap 24. Oh! DJ Kenner gets caught up in it. Let's see. Coming out of turn 2, Sorensen on the bottom, and it looked like there might have been a bad bump. Coming out of turn 2, Richie Joplin. Oh, it looks like Sorensen just barely gets into the Iceman and goes around. Man, a heartbreaking day for Nick Sorensen today for sure. The incident in the NSS race this morning that with 5 turns to go on the final lap took him from winning back to 5th. Now this. Brandon Springer did get one of his laps back. Kevin Reed, Nick Sorensen, both on pit road. I do believe DJ Kenner also went to pit road. Now there will be a competition caution, lap 37. And some of these drivers that have been to pit road went ahead and took tires. Looks like Aaron Mason, Kevin Reed, Nick Sorensen, DJ Kenner all took tires. Will those fresh tires make a difference here? We'll keep an eye on those cars that just took fresh tires. Hey, good evening, Nicole. We'll keep an eye on the drivers with fresh tires. Remember, they do have a limited amount. They do have enough fuel to run until the comp caution on lap 37. In fact, most of the drivers said 44 to 48 laps on a tank of fuel, so everybody likely to stop on that competition caution at lap 37, get 4 tires and fuel. And if they can stretch it to 48 laps, well, they may very well just do 2 stops here tonight. And Nicole, hope things are going well in race control. As always, Nicole, that's what she said. Creasel in race control on Sunday nights. Huge shout out to Nicole, as always. She does an amazing job of trying to keep these guys in line. And remember, folks, we're keeping a close eye on the 10 of Mike Smith. If he can get to the lead tonight, if he is in a position to win, coming out of turn 4 on the final lap, he will smack the car into the outside wall. He does not want that Michigan car in victory lane. And you know what's always a lot of fun, especially for us up here in the booth? getting very, very loud. That's right, folks. When the green flag drops, we're going to shut up, turn up your volume. It is Crank It Up time here in Las Vegas. Here they come through 3 and 4. Michael Whiting in the lead. Pace car drops in. Crank it up, folks. Green is in the air now. Always a lot of fun with the Crank It Up cam. Top 5 single file for the moment. A ton of battling going on back behind. Ty Dolman on the attack. Cody Kennedy, Harley Barletta hit pit road under the caution, but did not take tires. Fuel only for them. Mark Dantuma the same. Aaron Mays. Oh! Whoa! Things got a little spicy. Looked like Michael Dow and Aaron Mason had a little bit of a love tap coming through there. Aaron Mason, the first car on fresh tires. He took 4 tires under the pit stop. Already back up into 14th, but man, that was a close call. We've got one blinking on the high side, 3 wide. No! And DJ Kenner gets loose. Kenner did get it gathered up, still going, still in that lead pack. Hey, good evening, Dylan. Miss you too, buddy. Hope to see you again soon. Michael Whiting still in the lead. Hinkle now in second. AJ in third. Garmy in fourth. Ty Dolman in fifth on the attack, up 16 spots. Mark Dantuma doing that. Oh, no, Mark, don't hit the wall. They're 4 wide through 3 and 4. Oh, Cody's loose. We had one in the grass, I believe, Richie Joplin. No, Harley Barletta went through the grass. Holy cow, that got nuts coming through 3 and 4. Let's see if we can see some of what just happened. There's Harley on the bottom, 4 wide. Kevin, close call. Looked like Cody Kennedy got a... Oh, Harley may have clipped him in the back. Cody saves it. Harley goes through the grass. Rallycross driving. He learned that from me. And recovers. That was a scary moment for that 4-car group. Hey, congratulations, Dylan. I knew everything was going well. Glad it is continuing to move forward, buddy. Really proud. Holy cow. Really proud of you. Keep up the good work. Caution is back out. This is the competition caution. We knew this was going to be a tight race, but man. Eric Stoy, who won last night, up 11 spots into 8th. Nick Sorensen, after that caution, has fought his way back up to 13th. Pace car leads them around. Expect to see everybody in. If the race stays green, we will see one green flag pit stop the rest of tonight. Everybody is headed down pit road, except for Kevin Reed, who's choosing to stay out, and Brandon Springer, who's not on the lead lap. If Kevin doesn't come in, we'll talk to him here in a minute. He did stop on lap 24. So he's only got 13 laps on those tires. Let's see if we can get a word with Kevin. Kevin, it's Doug. You got me?
What's up, Doug?
Staying out here, I know you got tires on that last caution, but is staying out here the right move?
I think we're going to have more caution.
Well, then it will definitely be the right move. I mean, there was some 4 wide back there, so you'd probably be right, and you got stuck in the middle of that 4 wide.
Yeah, it feels like there's something else going to go on, so I figured I'm going to stay out for a little bit here. It might turn around and bite me, it might not, but at least it's comfortable right now. I'd rather be up front than be back in the middle of that stuff.
Well, and the advantage is if you can stretch that fuel till about 45 laps to go, you will only need the 1 stop, so it may pay off in your favor. It doesn't appear tire wear is slowing it much.
Shh.
Gotcha.
Don't say that too loud.
Well, buddy, I hope you stay out of trouble. Great save when you guys were 4 wide. And you've been 4 wide, 3 wide, and everything tonight.
Yeah, it's been a little exciting, but it's fun like that.
Well, man, good luck. Keep it up. Great job so far.
Thanks, Doug.
Kevin Reed staying out to take the lead. No, Dylan can keep all of that stuff. In fact, we talked to Matt Moniak earlier today when we were doing the HTSAI community hunt. He actually got frostbite on Friday. He is up in Iowa as well. But, Dylan, I hope you stay warm up there, man. I know last time I checked, it was a whopping 2 degrees here. I am checking this moment, though. It is a blustery 1 degree outside right now. here where I'm at. So hope everybody, I know a lot of the country is getting hit with cold, snowstorms, whatnot. A lot of areas out don't have power. I hope everybody is staying safe and staying warm. If you're without power, please find shelter somewhere you can stay warm. Lights are out on the pace car as they stack back up for the restart. Kevin Reed, Jeff Hinkle on the front row, Gourmets and Michael Whiting on the second row, Mark Dantuma and AJ Gonsi on the third row, Richie Joplin, Mark Nelson, Eric Stoy, and Ty Dahlman round out your top 10. Multiple strategies going on up here in the top 10 because some drivers took 2 tires, some drivers took 4 tires, and some drivers didn't even bother coming in. Things are about to get very busy here in Las Vegas. Here we go, green flag back in the air. Kevin Reed on those old tires battling with Jeff Hinkle. Hinkle did take 4 tires and fuel and looks like he may pull ahead through 1 and 2, but Kevin Reed's goal is just track position. Be up front, as close to the front as is possible. Michael Whiting, who's led the most laps so far, shoots it underneath Hinkle to the lead. Meanwhile, looks like things are already getting a little spicy mid-pack. Mike Smith currently sits in 11th, right behind Ty Dahlman. Smith trying like crazy. He so badly wants to get that car into victory lane. You heard him in his pre-race interview how excited he was about driving that Michigan car. And they're trying to get 3 wide up at the front. Hinkle to the bottom under AJ. Dylan, been doing great, buddy. And a lot of great racing. Everybody is back. All the new seasons have started. We have got a ton of exciting things going on. Rumor has it, we'll even have a second road racing series here in the near future. Eric Stoy tried to find a gap there between Mark Nelson and Kevin Reed as sparks fly off the cars, and sparks fly out front. AJ Gonsi has the lead. AJ already has 2 poles and 2 wins this season. Has the points lead by 33 points over Mark the Man Dantuma. Dantuma likely would have been in victory lane multiple times, but he has been doing that from the back challenge for the MS Society. And speaking of the MS Society, we will have a new donation link up sometime this week and start the 2024 MS Society fundraising. Mark Dantuma now having a battle with Eric Stoy. Dantuma is one that took 2 tires only under that pit stop. Hey, Dylan, I hope so, buddy. Best of luck with that. Stick to it. Mike Smith on the bottom now up into 8th place. He is on the move. Meanwhile, Mark Nelson on the bottom. He is looking for the lead. Michael Dow has had a problem back behind. No caution yet. Dow is going to pit road. There will not be a caution. Let's see what happened. There's Dow on the bottom as it gets 3 wide behind, and looked like Barletta had to squeeze through. Taking a look from the blimp, you got Aaron Mason, Nick Sorensen, and Harley Barletta trying to get by Dow. Dow on the apron just gets a tap. What a close call for those guys, and a tough end of the night for Dow. Eric Stoy is looking for the lead. Stoy won the truck race here last night. His teammate AJ Gonsi swept both races at North Wilkes last week. Now Eric Stoy is looking to repeat it. Have a great night, Dylan. Looking forward to the photos. Keep me posted, buddy. Mark Nelson in the lead. AJ Gonsi, Eric Stoy right behind. Garmin and Richie Joplin. Richie absolutely hates this track. Was struggling on that first run, but is now up here battling for 4th, and they're trying to get 3 wide up here at the front. Kevin Reed, who did not stop under that last caution, may be regretting it now. He has drifted back to 14th. Michael Dow still on pit road after towing. Hopefully he'll be able to get back out. They are really pushing it. That bottom line is bump drafting down the straightaway. Mike Smith is going to go 3 wide on the bottom. Richie Joplin in the middle. Michael Whiting up top. Mike Smith backing out of that 3 wide situation. Ty Dolman now up into 10th. One of the big surprises here, Gerald Thanos Poole is not up battling in the top 10. Usually he's a guy that you can be looking for to be up front fighting in a draft race. Albie Hewins also back in the car here tonight as well. We were surprised not to see Albie Tuesday night in the XCal race. Hopefully he will be back this week. Nick Sorensen finding some momentum up top is currently in 14th. A rough start to this race for Nick. Top 5 go single file for the moment. But now Jeff Hinkle already starting to look underneath Gorman. And here comes Michael Whiting. After last week's race, Michael Whiting jumped up 6 spots into 7th in points. Whiting has been moving up through the points, but a lot of ground to catch up on AJ Gonsi. Right now, the top 12 will go into the playoffs. AJ Gotzi, Mark Dantuma. Oh! Eric Stoy is around. Caution is out. Caution is back out, lap 59. Only our second caution of the night. Let's see what happened to Stoy Boy. Stoy on the bottom just pushes up a little bit into Gorman. Minimal damage to the car. He'll go in for repairs and hopefully get back in the fight. The drivers are still a few laps shy of the fuel window at the moment. With the caution, though, some of the drivers may be able to stretch it from here. Mark Nelson is going to lead them in. A few look like they were going to stay out, but that is not the case. The vast majority is in. DJ the Iceman Kinner, the first driver to choose to stay out. Nick Sorensen choosing to stay out. Brandon Springer looking to get the wave around here. And it looks like Dow may be out of the race. It's like Aaron Mason's team is going to take 4 tires and fuel. They're going to try and stretch it. Looks like a lot of cars took 4 tires and fuel on this stop. A few drivers in the top 5 only taking 2. Let's see if we can talk to one of the drivers that had a rough start, Nick Sorensen. Hey, Nick, it's Doug. You got me?
Yeah, Doug, got you.
Hey, obviously a rough start to this one. You stayed out to get some track position. It looks like you're getting all the track position with DJ going in.
Yeah, look at that. No, yeah, I had to stop and take my fast repair there at the beginning of the race, and then one at the competition caution. So I'm just going to try and string this out as long as I can. Hopefully there's another caution before we end, and I can take my last set of tires and see where we end up.
Well, with the crazy amount of racing and some of the crazy moves going on back there, you've been stuck in a couple of 3-wide and even a couple of 4-wide situations, so you might be in the safest place.
Yeah, that's been the name of the game so far with other guys, too, is to try and figure out which line is the safest, because you go on the outside and it checks up. And then you're like on the freeway, you go on the inside and then it checks up. So that seems to be the name of the game today.
It's like the start of the movie Office Space.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Well, man, good luck. I know you had a rough morning. Hopefully this one comes out a lot better.
Yeah, anything in the top 10 would be awesome for me today.
I hope to see you there, buddy. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Doug.
Nick Sorensen choosing to stay out for the track position, hoping for a late race caution to give him that advantage. Most of the drivers should have 1 set of tires left. Some, however, will not have any. DJ Kenner did duck down. It looks like fuel only for him and Eric Stoy. Kevin Reed, several cars are coming in to top off, led down by Mark Nelson. Some of these guys think they can stretch the fuel from here, make it to the end. 50, less than 50 to go. These drivers could go 48. It's exactly 48 laps to go right now. They are right on that edge. These guys that topped off might be the ones to watch. Ty Dahlman rolling off pit road after an extended stop. Looks like he needed some repairs. Lights are out on the pace car. Nick Sorensen, the only driver this time to stay out. Oh, of note, Brandon Springer is back on the lead lap. Brandon currently in 11th as the pace car drops in. Sorensen in control. Green flag back in the air. AJ Gotze on the high side, 4 fresh tires over Nick Sorensen. A lot of single file back behind. Rick Surgeon now quietly making his way into the top 10 and 8th. Aaron Mason, after his 4-tire stop, currently sitting in 7th. Mike Smith now up in the top 5. Maybe that Michigan car is good luck for Smith. AJ Gotze has taken the lead now. Sorensen drifts back to 4th. Mike Smith comes by Sorensen. He's going to take 4th. Sorensen fighting back. Aaron Mason, David Gorman battling. Oh! Smith goes way. Whoa, Mike is way loose. Several cars caught up. No caution yet. Caution is now out. Lap 66. Wow. Things got way crazy there. See if we can see where this whole mess started. There's Mike in that Michigan car, high up the track, gets loose. Garmin manages to avoid him, but he comes back down, collects DJ Kenner, Mark Nelson. And a lot of drivers having to check up. There's the Iceman on the high side. Aaron Mason gets whacked in the left rear, still manages to save it. DJ bounces off the wall, takes some damage, but may have saved Mark Nelson from the wall. Great save by Aaron Mason. Took a pretty big hit. That car was completely out of shape. He manages to recover. Great save, great driving. AJ Gotze Well, maybe now you guys can hear me. I apologize for the audio issues. We're still trying to get them fixed. Well, the mic is working. We're just got to work out the lights are out on the pace car. Kyle, can you hear the car noise? Green flag back in the air. That should have everything fixed now. AJ Godsey takes the lead off the restart. And we're back on the good mic as well, so hopefully you guys hear me better. AJ Godsey has the lead. Michael Whiting, Richie Joplin battling side by side. Eric Stoy now up into fourth. Nick Sorensen did not come to pit road under the caution. And getting word that the 75, we saw Aaron Mason save. The 75 is crediting the Wall for that save. And is now up to 6th place. The Wall may have made the back end a little skinnier. That incident may have made the car a little more aerodynamic. Eric Stoy now fights his way into third. AJ still has the lead. Harley Barletta starting to make his way forward again into ninth. And Gerald Poole now up into 11th. Looks like Thanos took fuel only on that last stop. Looks like a lot of cars did. Looks like Jeff Hinkle, Harley Barletta, Gerald Poole. Oh, there, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Sargent backs out. The back half of this field is the draw. Holy cow, that was close between Mark Nelson and Cody Kennedy as they came out of 4. The Iceman still on pit road. Albie Hewen still lurking at the back of the pack, still on the lead lap and in this fight. Albie has stayed out of trouble all night long. Could be one to watch late in the race as Gerald Poole goes way high. Out of 4, loses a couple of spots. Oh! Had some smoke through 3 and 4. Looked like a little bit of banging, but now we've got a car blinking. Looked like Rick Sargent. Mark Dantuma is second in points, up 7 spots so far. Has been doing that from the back challenge all season long, has multiple top 5s. 4 top 5s out of 9 races and 7 top 10s, equal to what AJ Godsey has. The only difference, Mark has yet to win, AJ has 2. And AJ could be on his way to his 3rd one of the season. The top 5 with Aaron Mason in 5th, opening up a little bit of a gap on 6th place. Nick Sorensen, a couple of car lengths. Not enough to break Sorensen's draft yet, but if these top 5 work together, they just might pull away. Sorensen and Springer itching. Oh, Springer gets the wall. Oh, several cars in the wall. Harley Barletta was hard into the wall, lost several positions there. Mark Nelson had to get evasive, dropped to the bottom of the track. He is falling back to 17th. The top 5 now 3/4 of a second ahead as they battle back behind. And I do believe they have broke the draft as Sorensen goes to the bottom and Thanos up top. Thanos now up into 7th. Brandon Springer, who had been 2 laps down since about lap 4, fought his way back to the lead lap and is now up into 6th. What a run for Springer here tonight. Oh, and Mark Dantuma, that guy that did the from the back challenge, yeah, he came through all that chaos. He's now 10th. Just what we said, this thing was not going his way tonight. That Parrot Polish car on the attack. Looking underneath Garmin for 9th, Gerald Poole up to 8th. Cody Kennedy in 7th. Brandon Springer trying to get some help from Gerald Poole to pull back up into that top 5. Kevin Reed back in 12th now has Mike Smith coming for him. And we mentioned him earlier, Albie Hewins has been quiet all night. Here he comes. Albie now up to 14th, moving forward fast. AJ still leading that top 5 around. AJ Godsey, Michael Whiting, Eric Stoy, Richie Joplin, Aaron Mason. They have now broke away by 1.3 seconds. The first time the pack has broken up tonight. Springer and Cody Kennedy now together trying to reel them back in. David Garman, Mark Dantuma right there with them, as is Gerald Poole. Nick Sorensen just half a second back. Kevin Reed, Mike Smith, Albie Hewins now hooked up with Mark Nelson and Jeff Hinkle. And it looks like Smith may have had a problem off turn 2. Not nearly as big as the one earlier, though. Richie Joplin and Eric Stoy go side by side for 3rd. "25 laps to go in Vegas. Tire wear now is becoming an issue for some of these drivers as lap times are starting to fall. AJ Godsey's fastest lap at 29.71. Last time 30.64. Almost a second slower. All these different tire strategies are starting to come to fruition. Cody Kennedy now up 7 spots into 6, trying to reel Aaron Mason in. Brandon Springer, Mark Dantuma David Garman and Gerald Poole all right there with them. Sorensen has lost that group. Mike Smith, Albie Hewins, Mark Nelson, Kevin Reed, and Jeff Hinkle back behind. That is 12th through 16th. .21 laps to go. AJ out front. Mark Dantuma has now made his way to 7th, right on Cody Kennedy's back bumper. Mark Nelson, who has been a contender all season long in every single race, even has one win so far this season, is struggling here tonight, now back in 12th. He has taken the lead of that third pack, but still 1.5 seconds behind Sorensen, 3.5 seconds behind that second group. Cody Kennedy has now been caught by Mark Dantuma. Cody had pulled away from that group just a little bit. Now Dantuma up there trying to reel in that lead pack. DJ Kenner still sits on pit road. Harley Barletta is out of the race. Cody Kennedy leading that second pack has just gained 0.2 of a second on the lead group. Nick Sorensen has gone to pit road. He took 4 tires and fuel with 17 laps to go. He did not get the caution late that he had hoped for. He is in a lucky dog position if a caution comes out. Cody Kennedy is continuing to reel in that top 5. Cody Kennedy, Mark Dantuma, Brandon Springer, David Garman, and Gerald Poole in that second pack. Mark Nelson in 11th with Mike Smith right behind him in 12th. Kevin Reed leading Albie Hewins. Jeff Hinkle a little further back. Rick Sargent in 16th. Ty Dolman back in 17th. And it looks like the battle just cranked up in the top 5. Aaron Mason on the high side trying to get around Richie Joplin. He's got the run and the draft out of 2. Richie drops behind. Mason now to 4th. Eric Stoy starting to look underneath Michael Whiting for 2nd. Stoy looking for the sweep on the weekend. And his teammate AJ Gotze up in the lead, looking for his third win of the season. Cody Kennedy in that second pack, now less than a second behind the leaders as the battle rages. Richie Joplin now looking back underneath Aaron Mason. And that second pack led by Cody Kennedy almost within striking distance. About to have a 10-car battle for the lead. Mark Nelson now in 11th with Mike Smith in 12th, but they are 4.8 seconds back. Albie Hewins leads Kevin Reed and Jeff Hinkle another 3.25 seconds back. Eric Stoy now trying to move up to the high side, see if he can get a run on Michael Whiting here. Richie Joplin now looks to the high side on Aaron Mason to reclaim fourth. Cody Kennedy closing the gap quickly. They've been single file up front, but with 9 to go. Oh! Aaron Mason, Richie Joplin, a little bump on the front straightaway. Aaron comes out ahead. Now a bit of a run on Stoy. Cody Kennedy has caught the lead pack. Mark Dantuma right behind. Springer, Garmin, and Thanos also lurking as well. And Harley Barletta now out of the race saying, somebody please beat AJ. As Eric Stoy goes to the bottom, finally gets past Whiting to take second place. And they are loose off two. Aaron Mason now looks underneath Michael Whiting for third. Here comes Richie Joplin, Cody Kennedy. They are 3 wide at the line, 7 to go. Almost 4 wide. Kennedy has to back out. Cody Kennedy has the freshest tires in this lead group by 7 laps. Can he capitalize on that to get up to the front? 6 to go. Michael Whiting and Aaron Mason still battling. Now Michael Whiting clears back into third. And here comes Richie Joplin to the bottom underneath Kennedy. Dantuma, Gorman, and Springer now in the lead pack. 5 laps to go in Vegas. Eric Stoy now and his teammate AJ Gotze's back bumper. They have broken away from Michael Whiting, Aaron Mason, Cody Kennedy, David Gorman. Four laps to go at the line. Gorman looking to the high side on Kennedy. Kennedy shuts the door. Gorman looks low, doesn't have the run. Michael Whiting and Aaron Mason start to reel the leaders back in. Garmin looks under Cody. Springer goes to the high side. Dan Tuma goes with him. 3 to go. AJ continues to lead. Eric Stoy needs an opportunity here. Michael Whiting is right there with him. Two laps to go. Whiting to the high side looking for second. Stoy still fighting back down on the bottom. AJ Godsey leads him down the front straightaway. Here we go. White flag is in the air one more time around. Sparks flying off the cars into one. AJ's got some breathing room. Whiting now to second. Car spinning on the back straightaway. Out of turn 4, AJ Godsey will win in Las Vegas. Michael Whiting comes home in second and Eric Stoy comes home in third. Let's see what happened to Cody on the last lap. Look like Cody and Garmy got together. Out of turn 2, they are 3. Oh, Garmin just comes down, gets into Cody. They both end up in the outside wall. And let's talk to our top 3, starting with Eric Stoy. Eric, congratulations. You came home third, but what was better tonight? Coming home with the podium or seeing Mike Smith? That is definitely the case, man. That was a hard fight. You were not on the freshest tires up there, and that battle was really great considering your tire situation. Well, man, a great job. Great to see you back up on the podium, buddy. Congratulations. Michael Whiting comes home in second. Michael, man, that was one heck of a battle at the end. Well, it didn't appear you had anything left. You and Eric had quite a battle back behind. There was just so much going on up there in that top 5. Well, anybody who knows you knows it wasn't intentional, but man, a great job tonight. Congratulations. You shot up the points last week, and it looks like you're going to climb again tonight. Thank you. And it does look like our audio issues. Hold on a minute before we talk to our winner. Let's see if we can talk to our winner, AJ Godsey. AJ, congratulations. 3rd win of the season.
Yeah. Thanks, Doug.
It was definitely a wild one.
Yeah, I was wild that last run there. I literally, last 20 laps, was saving fuel because I was a half a gallon short. Ran out just as I came to the start-finish line.
Well, you'd rather run out at the end than a few laps before. That was definitely a close call for you, but man, you never lifted because you were holding everybody off.
Yeah, I was lifting a little bit in the corners, just trying to save fuel, and if I did get a gap on them, then I would let out of the gas just every little bit I could to save. Luckily, it worked out.
Well, with everything that happened tonight, your points lead extends even further. Another great race.
Yeah, I didn't have high expectations here. I generally don't run good here. I qualified 14th. I was just trying to hang on and just got the track position at the right time.
Well, it definitely paid off. Another awesome run. Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks a lot, Doug.
AJ Godsey pulls off his 3rd win of the season. Our apologies to Michael Whiting and Eric Stoy if you guys couldn't hear him. No idea what happened with the audio mid-race, but we'll get it figured out and make sure it doesn't happen again. Hope everybody had a great night. Don't forget to come back tomorrow night. Jones BS Racing is back. We'll have some streams tomorrow afternoon, and keep an eye open. Angie and I both been working on reels all day, so check out our YouTube shorts. And, yeah, hope you guys had as much fun as we did tonight. Have a great night, everybody.